Alright, this is Pitching a Song, Lesson 2. Songs in a major key that start on Mi or Sol. Alright, if you have not watched the Lesson 1 video, then you should watch the Lesson 1 video before this one. In the Lesson 1 video, we learned how to find the correct letter as far as the pitch of Do, and we started songs that start on Do with that. So you'll need to know how to do that in order to move on to this lesson. So if you haven't watched that yet, go ahead and watch Lesson 1, then come to Lesson 2. In this video, we're going to look at songs that start on either Mi or Sol rather than Do. Alright, so to start with, most of the songs that we sing as far as hymns go in church are written in a major key, and almost all of these that are in a major key start and end on the same chord, which is the Do Mi Sol chord, which is the 1 chord. Now, especially older hymns, it's just a rule. You start on Do Mi Sol, the 1 chord, you end on the 1 chord. It's just the way it is. Now, there are some songs, some older hymns, and some newer ones that are in a minor key. We don't sing many in a minor key, but we do have some. There are some newer songs that are written in minor key. So in the next lesson, we'll talk about how to pitch songs that are written in a minor key. But this video, this applies to almost all the songs that we sing, because most of them that we sing are in a major key, and out of those, almost all of them start on Do Mi Sol. There are a few exceptions, and those we will address in Lesson 4. The few exceptions to that rule. Now, the first thing that we want to do is look at a major scale. Alright, now when we say that a song is written in a major key, that just means that all the chords, everything is based on a major scale. Alright, a major scale consists of a pattern of 2 whole steps, a half step, 3 whole steps, and a half step. It is diatonic, therefore it progresses by letter name, repeating none or skipping none. Alright, now if you were studying music without shape notes, then you would have to learn, starting with C, how what the scale pattern is as far as the key of C goes, or if you're in the key of D or whatever. With shape notes, though, if you start on the Do and just go up Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do, that is the major scale, and that's why the key tone of the song is always the Do, because that's the first scale degree. Now, I will play real quick here for you what a major scale sounds like. Alright, so that's the major scale, and the first chord, the Do Mi Sol chord, will sound like this. Now again, that's major, and that's what you always start with. Now again, as opposed to minor, this is a minor chord. Then this is major. Alright, so that's what the song is going to start on and end on. Some of your chords inside the song will be minor, but as far as starting the song, that's what you start with. Alright, let's see to practice on. So these first ones are going to be songs that start on Sol. And let me go ahead and say this. Congregational singing is not the same as directing a chorus. Alright, now if you're directing a chorus, then you definitely you're definitely sure that all of your singers know the first note they're going to start on, and you want everybody to start together, and that's something that you work on to do. Now, the same thing is true as far as congregational singing goes, and it's best for congregational singing if everybody will start together, or at least as soon as possible. In reality, though, it's probably not going to happen, but for everyone. But you do have good singers wherever you're at, and if you will pitch a song by blowing the do and then humming or singing the do mi so chord to start with, then that will allow all of your good singers to know exactly the first note that they're going to sing on, and it allows them to start with you when you start. If all you do is just blow that first pitch, whatever it is, and just go, then it's going to take longer for even your good singers to be able to come in and start harmonizing with you and singing. You probably will get through the whole first line before the majority of the people will be back singing with you. Whereas if you will give everybody the pitch to start with, your good singers can start with you on the first note, and they will do that, and it'll help your singing tremendously. So, for the three of us with the songleading.com, this is how we pitch a song, and it's definitely the way that we try to teach people to pitch a song, is by always blow the do when it's in a major key, and even when it's in minor, blow the do, and hum that first chord. Don't just blow the first note. Hum the first chord. And again, what that does is that allows your singers to hear the chord. It also allows you to hear the chord that you're starting on, and you're more likely to not mess up those first couple of notes as far as the pitch goes. You can hear the key that you're in, and it allows you to do a better job of starting the song and leading. Alright, so we're going to do some examples here. Alright, these first ones are going to start on so. Alright, so notice my first note here. There's the first note. Alright, and it is a so. Alright, now what I've got to do is figure out, well, what is the key of the song? Alright, we talked about that in lesson 1. Alright, you find the key of the song if you're in shape notes by finding where the do is at. Alright, here is the do right here. Alright, so the do is on the third line from the bottom. In lesson 1, we learned how to figure out what the key was in the line or space. So this do is on the third line. So remember, the lines are every good boy. So that's the key of B. But remember the rule which said that more than one flat is flat and everything else is natural. So notice over here in the key signature we have 2 flats. So since we have more than one flat, then our key is actually B flat. Alright, so I'm going to take my pitch instrument and I'm going to blow a B flat. And that's actually going to be this note here. Notice the sol is below it. So I need to go do, so, mi, so. I know that my Redeemer lives. And then I'm ready to go. Alright, let's try another one. Alright, this song, the first thing I want to do is look for the key. Alright, well, there's the do right there. The do is on the second line from the bottom. So every good, so key of G. Alright, in the key signature, I have one sharp. Alright, no flats. The rule is more than one flat is flat, everything else is natural. So this is everything else. So the key is just G natural. Alright, so if I blow a G, do. Alright, well, this sol is up above the G. Alright, so do, mi, so. Oh, thou blessed rock of ages. Then I'm ready to go. Now, you've got to decide if you go up or down from where you blow the do at. And that just kind of takes practice. And this one if I blew the G, do, sol, then I'll be down here, oh thou blessed rock of ages. Well, that's going to be too low. Alright, so you just kind of have to practice that to figure out which whether not to go up or down. Try to look at the notes and tell if the note is up high in the staff here that you're starting on, then of course you go up. If it's lower, you go down. This song is also in the key of G because there's your do. Your do is on the second line from the bottom. No flats in the key signature, so we don't have to worry about the rule. This is also the key of G, but this sol is down low. All right. So here I would blow my G. Do, sol, mi, sol. Throw out the lifeline across the dark wave, and then I'm ready to go. Alright, this one, here's the do. This one is on the first space. Alright, so remember the faces spell the word face, F-A-C-E from the bottom. So that note is F. Alright. Notice the key signature has one flat. The rule is more than one flat is flat, everything else is natural. This is not more than one flat, so this is just the key of F. Alright, there's my do. Alright, so if I blow the F, this sol is up high, so I'm going to have to go do, mi, sol. My precious Savior suffered pain and agony. Alright, and again, it goes when it's higher up in the staff, you go up. If it's lower below the staff here, then you go down. This next one probably will be one where we have to go down. Let's see. Yep. Alright, so notice here again we're in the same key. Here's do. It's on the F space. Again, only one flat in the key signature, so we just keep it F. This time the sol though is down low. Alright, so here's the sol. So to start this one, I would blow my do. Do, sol. Teach me, Lord, to wait, and then go from there. Alright, next song. Alright, this one, my do is here. There's a do. It's on the bottom line. So remember the lines. The lines are every good boy does fine. So E is the bottom line. Alright, let's go to the key signature. In the key signature we have three flats. So remember the rule is more than one flat is flat, everything else is natural. So since I have more than one flat, this key is E flat. Alright. This one starts on sol, right there. And notice the do is down here on the bottom, so if I blow this do, do, I don't want to go do, sol, as I travel through this pilgrim land. That's going to be way too low. So go up. Do, mi, sol, as I travel through this pilgrim land. Alright. This one is also an E flat. Notice here's your do. And notice it, so it's in the line E. Here's your key signature. You've got more than one flat, so it is flat. This time your sol is way down low here. Alright, there's your sol you're starting on. So this one I could go do, mi, sol, mi, do, sol. That'd give everybody their note that you're starting on. Do, sol. Each step I take, my Savior goes before me. Alright. Alright, this song, alright, let's see, let's find the do. There's the do. Alright, that is on the 4th line. Every good boy does. So this key is D. Notice in the key signature I have sharps, not flats. So this key is just going to be plain old D. Alright, if I blow a D, that sounds lower. That's a D that's here on the bottom. That's not this D way up here. Do, mi, sol, must I go and empty-handed? Alright. Alright, this one, there's my do. It's on the bottom line, E for every. This one, notice I have sharps in the key signature, no flat, so that means my key is just E natural. The sol is down low. Okay, so I will go do, mi, do, sol. My Lord, as garments so wondrous fine. Alright. On this one, there's my do. It is the second space from the bottom, so F, A. Notice there are no flats in the key signature, so this is just plain OA. The sol is down lower. Do, sol, mi, sol. Oh, worship the King. Just one or two more here with starts on so. Alright, this one, there's my do. That's the second space from the bottom. So again, the spaces spell the word face. F A. So the key is A. Look at the key signature. I have more than one flat in the key signature, so that means the key is flat. A flat. The sol is down low here, so I'm going to go do, mi, do, sol. On Zion's glorious summit stood. Right. Now here is one that was in the old song book, but it's in the same key as the last one. Your do is on second space from the bottom. It's A. Your key signature has more than one flat in it. It's A flat. But this time the sol is not down low. Its sol is up high. This one starts really high. So if I was going to pitch this one, I'd blow my do. Do, mi, sol. Saved ones in glory are waiting for me. And then go from there. All right. Let's see. Just two more, I think, with sol. All right, notice on this one, the do, I've got to go way down here to find the do. Right there it is. All right, that is the third space from the bottom. F A C. There are no flats or sharps in the key signature, so the rule does not apply. The key is just C. Right. So now on my pitch pipe, most pitch pipes have either a high C or a low C. This is the low C. This is the high C. I can blow either one. If I blow the low C, that do is going to be right down here. Do, mi, sol. Years I spent in vanity and pride. Right? Or if I blow the high do, that one's up here. Do, sol, mi, sol. Years I spent in vanity and pride. Alright, one more song with sol, I think, and then we're going to go, then we start some with mi. Now this is just an old song that again was in the old book, and just wanted to show, I guess, this key. The do, notice, is on the third space from the bottom. Every good boy, so that's going to be B. Right? Notice in the key signature there are no flats, only sharps. In fact, about 5 sharps. So the rule is we don't have more than one flat, so this key is just B natural. Right? And this is probably the most sharps you're going to see in a song, as far as a hymn goes. In theory, you could have a couple more sharps, but you're not going to see that. Alright, so B is the key, so I'll blow a B. Do, and that's this one. Do, sol, mi, sol. Some golden day the heart shall reap what once in tears was sown. Now, all those songs we just did started on sol. Now we're going to do songs that will start on mi. Alright, so in the last video we did songs that only start on do. We just did songs on sol. Now we're going to do songs that start on mi. Alright. So notice on this one, there's do. Alright, that is the third space from the bottom. F-A-C, so that means we're in the key of C. No flats or sharps, so the key is just C natural. Alright. My first note is mi. There's my mi right there. And it is a low on the staff. So if I blow my lower C, do, mi, sol, mi. There's my note. I'd like to stay here longer than man's allotted days. Then go from there. Alright, this one, the do is here. Right, that is the second space from the bottom. That's going to be A, F-A. Notice my key signature does have more than one flat, so it's A flat. My first note is a mi. Notice the mi is on the upper part of the staff. So if I blow an A flat, excuse me, do, mi, I am thine, O Lord, I have heard thy voice. That's how you start that one. Alright, notice this one is in the same key. Alright, so notice here, your do is on A, and you've got 4 flats, so more than one flat, so the key is A flat. Your first note is mi. The mi is low though. Alright, so if I blow my A flat, do, that's going to be this one up here. Do, sol, mi. Buried with Christ, my blessed Redeemer. Alright, so just depending on where the depends on if the note is high or low in the staff. So again, notice this one, the mi was low, so I had to go down after blowing the do. The one before this one, notice the mi was higher in the staff, so I had to go up. Alright, so again, just practice is what will help you with that. Alright, let's see. Here's another one. Alright, notice on this one, here's your do right there. Alright, it's on the 4th space from the bottom. Every good boy does. Alright, so that's D. And there are no flats in the key signature, so the key is just going to be D. Alright. The first note on this one is mi. Alright, so if I take my pitch pipe and I blow the D, Do, mi, so, mi. There's the first note. Since the love of God is shed, priceless blessings on my head. Alright. This one, there's my do. Third line from the bottom. Every good boy. So the key is B. There is more than one flat, so it's flat. The key is B flat. Notice the mi on this one is higher on the staff. Alright, so if I blow a B flat, I don't want to go do, so, mi, some glad morning when this life is o'er. That's going to be too low. So I've got to go up higher. Do, mi, some glad morning when this life is o'er. Alright. This one, same key. There's my do. It's on the B line. More than one flat, so it's B flat. But this time the mi is down low. So this time I will need to go do, so, mi. Not a step will I take without Jesus. Alright, next song. Alright. This one, alright, let's find the do. There's a few do's underneath there, and we know that that's D, but you can go down to here and see that do is on the fourth line from the bottom. Every good boy does. Alright. So the key is D. Alright, notice we got 5 flats, so we definitely have more than one flat. So my key is D flat. First note is mi. Alright, so if I blow the D flat, do, mi, so, mi. Dear Lord and Father of mankind, forgive our foolish ways. Alright. Alright, this song, alright, your do is in the first chord there, right there. There's the do. The do is on the first space, which is F. And notice we do not have more than one flat in the key signature, so it's just F natural. F is the key. First note is mi. So if I blow an F, do, mi, so, mi. Days are filled with sorrow and care. Alright. This song, here's my do. It's on the second line from the bottom. Every good. Alright, so the key is G. First note is a mi. And if I blow G, do, mi, so, mi. Sing them over again to me. And go from there. Alright, just a couple more. This one, there's my do. It is the bottom line, so that's every, so E. The key signature, more than one flat, so it's flat, so my key is E flat. I'll blow an E flat on the pitch pipe. Do, mi, so, mi. King of my life, I crown thee now. Alright, this one, here's my do. It's the second line space from the bottom, which is A, F, A. Notice the key signature, no flats, so the key is just A natural. Here is my Mi, my first note. Notice the Mi is up high. So if I blow my A, Do, Mi, somewhere the sun is shining. Right, now this one's the same key as the last one. This one, notice here's the Do, which is the second space from the bottom, which is A. No flats in the key signature. So the key is just A natural. First note is Mi. But this time the Mi is down low. So when I blow my A, Do, So, Mi, must Jesus bear the cross alone. Alright, last song. Alright, this one, there's the E. Alright, the Do is on E. Alright, and notice no flats in the key signature, only sharp, so that means the key is just E natural. Right. There's my first note, Mi. So blow the E. Do, Mi, So, Mi. Abide with me. Fast falls the eventide. Alright, and there you go. So when the song starts on Do, Mi, or So, you should be able at this point now to pitch the song. And again, we want to encourage you, please practice blowing the key note and singing the Do, Mi, So to start the song. It will help your singers be able to know what's going on when the song first starts. It'll also help you be able to hear what key you're in and be able to help you start the song more effectively.